How's it going, old schoolers? You are Kicking It Old School, and I'm your host, Russell J.S., formerly Dr. Old School. I know you take one look at me right now, you're probably wondering, did he get a haircut? No, as a matter of fact, my hair is pulled up in a ponytail right now. I just got out of the shower a while ago. This is the third attempt I'm trying to make on a video of a latest treasure that I found today at Target on the way home from work. It cost $99, but after taxes it was $106, and I could not resist. I had to bring it home. I had to do a video on it, and I just attempted, this is, like I said, this is my third attempt to make a video on it on my tablet. The first time the video the camera stopped working, and then the second time I accidentally pushed the off button. Now here we are at the third time. Now the treasure I found, it was in the electronics department of the Super Target in my town of Cape Coral, Florida. It was right there in the electronics department where all the video games were, like the nostalgia stuff. Now you all know that I am very fond of collecting, like the My Arcade and the Basic Fun minis. And whenever I get the My Arcade machines, I don't normally do a video on the My Arcades, because when you compare to Basic Fun already has the batteries installed in it, so you could take it out of the box and play it, where My Arcade you have to have batteries. Well, unfortunately, during the first video, I had already gone ahead and done the same gimmick that I normally do. This is the box that it came in. It's called the Namco Museum. Namco is very synonymous with games like Galaga and Dig Dug and PacMan and Ms. PacMan and Mappy, which are on here except for Ms. PacMan. This includes 20 classic titles, some of which I've never even heard of, like Battle City or Dig Dug 2 or Dragon Spirit, or, Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures, Pac-Mania. And when you look at Pac-Panic kind of looks like a Pac-Man themed Tetris game. That must have come out in the late 80s or early 90s. Tetris was a big thing. Rolling Felius, I've never heard of. I've never heard of Rolling Thunder or Rolling Thunder 2 or 3. Spy Kid looks a lot like Duck Hunt. And then you got these two other horror-themed games, I'm supposing they are, is Splatterhouse and Splatterhouse 2, which the one villain kind of looks like Jason Voorhees on steroids wearing a muscle shirt, and the Tower of Druaga and Exivis. But what I want to do is show you the machine itself. And I compared it in size of, first off, here's what one of the original, as you know, My Arcade machines looks like. There's Pac-Man. And wait till you see this. Now the thing is, this is a kind of a thing where you put it up on your shelf and have it plugged into the wall and use it as a conversation piece or home decor, or, for desktop decor in your office. I had to get it, though. I had to add it to my collection. And, I've been sizing it up with a lot of my other minis. Without further ado, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Namco Museum. Now, you know how most of these My Arcades work. Remember how it has this on switch acts as a coin slot that lights up. But wait till you see this feature right here. Look at that, a lit up marquee. And there it is, introducing itself as the Namco Museum on screen. Look at that. It's even got it's got a game menu where you can pick whatever game you want to play. Wow. And wait till you see this one too. Compare the Coleco. There's the Coleco Pac-Man. There's the Namco Museum. Look how much bigger it is than the Coleco Pac-Man. I don't know. I really do think My Arcade might be outdoing themselves right here. Look at this thing. mean, why don't we go ahead and start with PacMan, a game we all know. I think it usually takes, I guess it takes time for it to get started. And yes, I want the full screen effect. But look at that. Would you look at how awesome this thing looks? Like I said, it does remind me, I'm holding my tablet here. It does remind me of the Player 10 choice arcade cabinets Nintendo used to have. And look, it shows you the game controls. It shows you as reset, coin, start. And look, there's, oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Whoa. Folks, you know what I'm thinking? Oh, wow. I don't know what to say. Listen to this. Yeah. This is no NES ROM that they normally come out with. This is actually the arcade PacMan. This is what you played at the arcade. This isn't no NES ROM. This, yeah. And it even has the removable joystick as well, so you could play it in a D-pad if you want. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. Yeah, I gotta go ahead and I have to ask myself that question. Was that worth my $106? Freaking A, right it was. Now, I'm gonna keep all these other My Arcade machines along with my basic fun, because, you know, I know My Arcade is coming out with more titles. I hear they're coming out with Contra, and I hear they're coming out with Elevator Action, and Space Invaders is already out there. Now, I know a lot of other vloggers have, you know, done videos on this machine, but I had to make my own video, and I have to say, I am quite impressed. That is something I'm going to put up on my nightstand right next to my miniature skee ball and my hoop shooter and Coleco PacMan. And I'm going to plug that in. Wow. This is something else. This was worth $106. And yeah, so as I do usually with these machines, yep, there's a box that came with instructions. The reason I always do that is I kind of feel like Chevy Chase, like on Saturday Night Live or something, when he would do something real goofy. But yeah, I mean, you may not be able to find this machine at Target. I don't think there's very many left. My suggestion is you go to Amazon.com and look for this if you want one for yourself. And, you know, go to Target.com or Walmart.com. This is well worth the money, folks. It is well worth it. I mean, wow. Yeah. Well, anyway, I just wanted to go ahead, and I was excited. I mean, I was actually gonna go ahead and buy that on Saturday because I came up with some extra money, you know, from, you know, working throughout the COVID. Oh, and by the way, like I said before, you got to plug this in order to play it. So this isn't a travel thing. This is actually a real deal. But, like, I saw it up at Target on Saturday, and I went to go use my debit card, and I come to find out when you get more than $1,000 put in your bank account, well, needless to say, your bank will give you a limited balance of what you can spend. And meanwhile, they'll hold that, little over 1,000 for you for 2 business days. And, I was bummed out because I was thinking, I gotta get gas, I have to also get an oil change, and, what am I gonna do? Because what happened was, because I did call the bank because I thought that was a little suspicious. But, it was worth the wait. I saw it and I wanted to buy it, so that way I can go ahead and do a video on it. And I'm going to be looking around for that Space Invaders game as well. Well, anyway, that's it for this video. If you are new to the channel, in case I forgot to say anything, if you are new to the channel, please give a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos, and to be alerted when more videos come. Anyway, this is your old pal Russell J.S. As always, wants to wish you Godspeed, and may the Force be with you, always.